Hi, Mike Irving here. Thank you so much for taking time to watch this video. This video is actually just an introduction to another video below this. And that video is a replay of a Google Hangout that occurred this past Thursday evening. And that Google Hangout was so good that I thought it was important for you to see. It's a Hangout that's hosted by a couple of our top producers, Tony Rush, who's making over $1 million a year in this business, just from his Empower Network business, and Aaron Rashkin. I don't know what Aaron's income is. I think it's somewhere between $400,000 and $600,000 a year. Those guys have been in the industry, 20 plus years. They know what they're doing. They got up to big incomes very quickly. However, the real point of having you on board, there's two things. On that video, they talk a lot about the lies that are going on in the internet world, false promises. But more importantly, they bring on a panel of people. They have several people that have been in this business with Empower Network for only about 12 months. And I think that's always powerful when you can see real people sharing their real stories. And of course, they're going to be stories of success. That's not surprising. But that leads me to the next point I want to make to help set you up for this, to watch this video, to make you feel empowered about it. And that's this. People always ask me, Mike, there's so many people that fail with internet marketing, or any business for that matter. What's the difference between those that have success and those that don't? And here's how I answer that question. I spent the last 20 years, my wife and I, Chris and I, live in La Mesa, California, just about 12 miles east of San Diego. And the community right next door to us, south of us here, is Lemon Grove. And I spent 20 years in the Lemon Grove Rotary Club. And if you don't know, Rotary's business professionals that are giving back, volunteering time, and doing projects mostly for their community and the global community. We're real active all over the world. But the reason I share this is I want you to think, perhaps maybe if you have children, think about your kids' school PTA, Parent Teachers Association, or your church congregation. Those always have volunteers. There's always, in my Rotary Club, there was always about 20% of us that were responsible for getting about 80% of the work done. And in school PTA, same thing. 20% of the parents tend to be the ones that step up, take on more responsibility, and make sure things get done. Now, it's not always the same parents, the same people stepping up, but and same thing with church. If there's a church social or a fundraiser, it's always the same thing. It's just the way the world works. There's always people that are willing to step up, take on more responsibility, make sure a project gets done. Now, that doesn't mean the other people aren't good people. It just means that people involved, especially volunteerism, they get to pick and choose how much time they give to a project. Now, if you're a parent, I know you step up all the time, because parents always want to provide what's going to give their children the best chance for success. So if you're a parent, I know that there's been time after time where you stepped up and taken on responsibilities, added responsibilities, taken on a leadership role, just so your kids can have a better chance for success. So my point is, in this business, there are people that step up, take on more responsibility, embrace learning, because they know it's going to do something good. And for our case in the business, it's going to get your learning curve moving faster. It's going to get you into profits and self-employment, and you're going to get to where you want to be and reach your dreams and your financial goals. And that's the difference between those who are willing to step up and be above average, as I call it, versus those people that are just average, that sit back on the couch. They may think they're going to put in effort, but they come in, I give them the same talk, and yet we provide them with the video, say, watch this video, this is the next step. Watch this video and do this two-step process. And it's not rocket science, not hard process, but people, after they pay their $25, will simply sit on the couch, won't even watch the video, let alone apply what they've learned to their business. So there's nothing you can do about those people. So that's the 80%. The average people are the 80% that don't have success with our business, or pretty much any business, because their why is not big enough. Their reason to embrace the learning curve, to do what it takes to stay consistently focused on learning and getting to the next step. Those are the above average people. Those are the people that have success. When I attended an event in Denver, Colorado in July, there were about 6,000 of us there for an Empower Network event. Now, truth be told, the 6,000 tend to be it's like speaking to the choir. Those are all people that are committed, that are focused, that are into the business and had the resources to get to Denver. There are people from all over the world attending that event, not just here in the United States, but from all over the world. However, there's always people that can't afford to get to these events. So, those people, they actually did a video where they could buy a video that would give them a live stream to that event, to most of the event there. My point is, in that room of 6,000 people, when they said, how many people here are making money with Empower Network, over 95% of the room raised their hand. And again, that 6,000 people tends to be a little bit of like speaking to the choir, because those are the people that are serious. Those are the people that are focused. There's a saying in the internet industry, all the leaders attend events. Not everybody attends the events, but anybody that's successful tends to attend events. And so getting to an event is very powerful, very important. It gives you conviction. Not only do you learn a lot from the stage, but you also learn a lot by networking and talking with other people at the event. And it gives you conviction that if this person can do it or that person can do it, then I can do it too. And it helps you stay on your track, your road to success, and not throwing in the towel at the first bump of the road. Okay, enough said for now. That's the difference between just average and average people. Watch this hangout. It's powerful. Again, there's a technical glitch a couple of minutes in. It only lasts a couple of minutes. The video is lengthy. It's about 2 hours long, but you can stop and pause it and come back to it. It's powerful stories of people in the business for about 12 months. I think you'll get value out of it. When you're done, come back, and it's really important for you, if you want to take advantage, be on the profit side of this big launch coming up October 11th, that you want to get in now, want to get in as soon as possible, start learning, start getting up to speed so you can take maximum advantage of that opportunity. Thanks very much. I appreciate you. I believe in you. There's good things that are happening. It's an exciting time to be here. You're at the right place at the right time. Thanks very much now. Bye-bye.